Alright, greetings everyone. I'm going to quickly show you what the rally or the bull market has been looking like for the past, or per se since 2009. More or less, we have been going up in legs of threes before we have a pullback on some sort of consolidation. This is the S&P 500 futures. We're looking at the weekly chart, and this is the bottom in 2009. Okay, so let's see. Quickly, I'm going to show you how I mean about the legs of three. So we have one leg here, um, the next one here, next one here. Before we had a pullback, a small pullback, consolidation, and we started the new rally. The next rally continue with 1, 2, 3 legs. Before we had a relatively, I guess, this was definitely more of a pullback. This is more of a correction. Matter of fact, I did a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom here to the peak right over here, and it's about 78% retracement. So this was definitely not just a small pullback. But we nonetheless we're continuing with the theme of three legs, pullback or consolidation. Then we start our our new rally, or yes, per se new rally. We have three legs now. We're working on, and this is our last leg that we're on right now. And what you have to understand the fact that the market behaves um, not necessarily exactly the same like it did before, but there are very similar um, there are very similar patterns, behaviors that tend to repeat, and they're very comparable to previous ones. So let me go ahead and erase all this, and I'm going to show you really quick what happened in 2011 in the April-May time frame, which I believe that was going to be going on in this April-May time frame. Okay, so this is the 2011 time frame, and right here we have the week of April 25th, because each candle is 1 week, and then the following week is the week of May 2nd week, and on May 2nd, once we got into May, you had the outside bearish weekly reversal, which started the whole pullback or retracement for that year. Now, I'm focusing on April-May time frame, not only because we're in the same time frame right now, but in May time frame, you have this saying in the markets, sell in May and go away, which it happens to be one of the sayings that it came true back in 2011. And if we go back to also right over here 2012, let's see. So yes, so back in 2012, same thing. You had the highs were in pretty much in by April. April went through, and in May, once we got right in May, then the new retracement, or we had a pullback um, uh, that began right after April. So we're so now let's look at what's going on now. We have hit a new high in the early April of this year. So a couple weeks back, we hit a new high, but we haven't been able to take out that high. And guess what? We're entering the May. We're about to finish April, and we're entering May. Selling May go away has worked many years over and over and over again. I want to focus on this distribution week, which was a couple weeks ago. Massive distribution. Now this past week that we had that we just passed was lighter volume on the way up. We're just today, by the time you guys listen to this, it could be the middle of the week. We're starting to have some volume, but it's looking weak still. So I want to show you how the Nasdaq, because this is the S&P 500. I want to show you what the Nasdaq is doing, because the Nasdaq is definitely giving you the warning signs. So this is the Nasdaq, and let's look at go ahead and look at give it a closer look for the past few weeks, and I want to focus on the divergence. I want to focus on the divergence that has been going on all the way up to test these highs that were put in back in September of 2012. We have been climbing for many weeks now, but the divergence is anything but pretty per se. So the divergence on the MACD is definitely noticeable, and we're still not able to break through those highs that we put in September of 2012. And lastly, let me actually go into the Russell 2000, because the Russell 2000, matter of fact, this is late daily chart, and on the daily chart you can still see how the Russell 2000, which is the small caps, they're underperforming, which makes sense. The fact that the small caps will underperform the larger caps, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq indices, and you can definitely see the distribution candles, distribution volume a couple weeks ago, last week per se, the week before that, massive distribution. We're still not able to even get closer or get close to that those all-time high levels that we're seeing, or that we're pushing in the for the S&P and the Nasdaq. So it's definitely a warning sign. Lastly, I'm gonna go and look. I'm gonna show you what a sentiment indicator that I use is called the bullish percent index, and I'm going to show you what how that has been acting up, because it'll definitely paint a picture of what's been going on, and how everything is kind of repeating itself, just like it did in 2012, 2011, as far as the April-May time frame that we're in. Okay, and for this I'm using the stock charts, static charts. Quick note: the static charts uh, link for the website is working out. So when you hit the static charts button, uh, it'll definitely it immediately will direct you to the static charts I annotate almost on a daily basis. So here you go, the bullish percent index for the S&P 500, and I've highlighted the April May time frame since 2011, 2012, and now 2013, where you see the divergence. The divergence first on the bullish percent index before you see what happened to the market, and you'll definitely see um, in 2012, 2011, it was definitely a bigger correction than what we saw in 2012. Um, and you can definitely see by the movement of the indicator or the oscillator, and again you can see that on the oscillators that are reading the I guess the momentum of this of the indicator, which is the bullish percent index. Um, Same patterns of divergence, um, and you can definitely see it on the RSI. Well, well, more. Um, you can see the divergence of what's going on what's going on with the indicators, or this indicator that I'm talking about, the bullish percent index. Um, and again, I'm talking about the April May time frame, which is what's where we're in right now. Um, so we'll just have to see what's happening in the next couple weeks, and I'll definitely keep an eye on it. If I don't make a video, just keep checking the site, hitting the static charts link to see what the annotations are on a daily basis or every other day that I annotate on the static charts. But again, thank you for listening. I'm definitely gonna be making more videos now. Now that my schedule is more available, but um, I appreciate every one of you listening, and until next time, thank you, and talk to you later.